Welcome all to the 10th and final episode of the How-To series powered by Fortify Meals. In today's episode we'll be talking about the lunge. The lunge is a great functional movement which we can use to build strength in our lower body. The first most common mistake with people performing the lunge is that they think they are performing a lunge, but in reality they are performing a split squat. A split squat and the lunge are very similar unilateral movements, but in reality they are not the same. A split squat, as can be seen on the left hand side of the screen, is a static movement with feet fixed in one position, whereas the lunge, as can be seen on the right hand side of the screen, is a dynamic movement which is usually done walking or in a fixed position going forward and back. So the second common mistake that I see with people performing the lunge is focusing only on their lower body throughout the movement. Now obviously this is a lower body movement, but it doesn't mean that we neglect our upper body as well. This can be seen in people who perform the lunge and move from side to side. So when they lunge, they go to the side. This is because they are not keeping their core tight and their chest up. When we perform the lunge, our core needs to be tight so that when we go forward, we do not fall from side to side. So the third most common mistake that I see with people performing the lunge is stepping too close to their starting position. So when we step too close to the starting position, our heel goes up and all of our body weight is on the toes. This is not correct because when we do the lunge, we must take a good step forward such that our weight is on the front heel and our shoulder, hip and knee at the back are all in a straight line. The fourth most common issue that I see with lunges is that many people are scared to perform lunges because they think that it would give them knee pain. Now knee pain comes if you perform a movement with bad form, just like any other exercise in the gym. Lunges on the other hand are a great movement to strengthen your lower body muscles around the knee joint and the ligaments attached to them. This will prevent injuries in the long run. However, if you are a beginner, do start slow. Start with bodyweight lunges and perhaps even split squats, and then work your way up using dumbbells or a barbell. So keeping all of these tips in mind, the lunge movement should be performed like this. So this concludes the final episode of the How-To series. I would like to thank all of you that have watched this series and supported me throughout. I would like to thank everyone who has helped me put these videos together. And lastly, but not least, I would like to thank Fortify Meals for sponsoring this set of videos. Make sure to check out their social media pages for some great and tasty customizable meals. And also follow me on Instagram and YouTube if you want more training tips for the future.